Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're breaking down a comprehensive, totally easy-to-follow guide to accessing state food benefits right here in Illinois. If you've ever felt, completely overwhelmed by clunky government websites, take a deep breath because you are in the exact right place.
So, are you struggling to put food on the table right now? Discover how Illinois' SNAP benefits can offer the relief you need, literally right from your couch. I completely get that navigating state assistance programs can feel incredibly daunting, but today we're going to demystify the entire process so you can claim the support you deserve quickly and confidently.
Section 1. The SNAP Safety Net.
Okay, let's dive into this by following a fictional case study to make it all a bit more real. Let's call her Sarah, a single mom with 2 kids. So, what exactly is SNAP? It stands for the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. It's actually a federal program, but it's administered by Illinois, and it provides funds directly onto a link card. And that works just like a regular debit card to help low-income families buy groceries. For someone like Sarah, getting this help is an absolute game changer. It frees up her very limited household income for other non-negotiable necessities, like utilities and medicine. Now, you might be wondering, do I even qualify? Here we're looking at the standard gross monthly income guidelines for Illinois. And just a quick note, gross income just means your total income before any taxes are taken out. So looking at our table, Sarah has a household of 3, herself and her 2 kids. That means her maximum gross monthly income must be under $3,665 to be eligible for standard SNAP processing. It's also worth noting that if you happen to have a senior or a disabled member in your household, these limits actually go up a bit.
And if Sarah qualifies, $785. That is the maximum monthly benefit she could receive for her family of 3. I mean, think about that for a second. That is a massive, tangible, life-changing amount of money for a family living paycheck to paycheck. It goes directly onto her link card every single month to buy fresh produce, dairy, meat, you name it.
Moving on to Section 2, preparing your application.
Look, we really want to get organized before you even turn on your computer. Why? Because having your paperwork ready up front prevents massive bureaucratic headaches later down the road. For Sarah to breeze right through this application, she needs to gather a few specific things. It's a pretty straightforward checklist. You'll need proof of identity, so something like a driver's license, proof of income, like recent pay stubs or an unemployment letter, proof of residency, the utility bill works great here, and finally, the social security numbers for absolutely everyone in the household who is applying.
Section 3. Navigating the online portal.
All right, it's time to demystify the Illinois Application for Benefits Eligibility System, which everyone just calls AB. And this brilliantly illustrates what it looks like. When you type ab.illinois.gov into your browser, this is the exact access portal screen you're going to see. Now, Illinois recently upgraded its security, so if you're brand new to this, you've got to start by clicking that option over on the left that says Create an iLogin account.
Let's move on and see how this builds into a super simple 3-step methodology. Create, connect, and choose. Step 1. You create that iLogin account with your email and a really strong password. You'll have to set up multi-factor authentication here, but hey, don't let that intimidate you. It's literally just there to rigorously protect your private information. Step 2. You connect your ABE profile. If you've applied before, you just link your old account. If not, it makes a brand new one for you. And finally, Step 3. Choose your path, which, for our friend Sarah, is simply clicking Start a New Application.
Okay, pause for a second because I want to give you a vital insider tip based directly on the state's security protocols. When you set up your secret recovery questions during the account creation, they are strictly case sensitive. Meaning, if your favorite food is ice cream and you type it in all capital letters, ICECREAM, but later try to recover your password by typing it with just a capital I, the system is going to completely lock you out. No way around it. So write down exactly how you capitalize your answers and keep them somewhere safe.
Section 4. After you submit.
Okay, so you filled it all out and hit that final submit button. The waiting game begins. But managing your expectations about the timeline is absolutely crucial here. Standard SNAP applications take up to 30 days to process. But if Sarah were in a severe financial crisis, let's say she had under $100 to her name and very, very low income, she could actually qualify for expedited processing. That means getting benefits on our card in just 5 days. There's also a crisis assistance program for immediate emergencies that issues help within 10 days.
Now, you aren't just sitting on the couch doing nothing during those 30 days, right? You have some active post-submission action items. First off, keep an eye out for physical mail from the state of Illinois. They might need you to mail or fax in those documents we gathered earlier if you weren't able to upload them. Second, and this is a big one, seriously, be available to answer your phone.
A caseworker is going to call you for a mandatory interview. Missing this phone interview is literally one of the top reasons applications get delayed or outright denied. Finally, you can always log back into the portal to track your status using the Manage My Case feature.
Section 5. Keeping your benefits active and troubleshooting.
So, once Sarah is approved, how does she handle any bumps in the road? Let's look at a couple of common hurdles. Say your application is taking way too long, or maybe it even gets denied. Don't panic. Just call the IDHS helpline at 1-800-843-6154 to get a status update, or you can even file an appeal directly through the portal. And what if your physical link card gets lost or stolen? Call 1-800-678-LINK immediately to freeze it. You want to lock that down and protect your hard-earned funds right away.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the hidden perks. Qualifying for SNAP actually unlocks a treasure trove of extra benefits you might not expect. Because Sarah has an active link card, she can get a heavily discounted Amazon Prime membership, low-cost home internet access, and even free or discounted cell phone service through the federal Lifeline program. Plus, her card gets her family heavily reduced admission to over 1,300 museums nationwide. So SNAP really is a gateway to much broader financial relief.
Section 6. Conclusion and legal disclaimer.
Through our journey today, Sarah successfully gathered her documents, navigated the ABE portal, completed her interview, and can now use her link card to feed her family at the grocery store. But before we completely wrap things up, I do need to give a quick mandatory disclaimer. The information presented in this explainer is strictly for educational purposes. Program rules and procedures do change, so please always consult the official website at abe.illinois.gov or speak directly to a caseworker for personal advice regarding your own unique circumstances.
We're going to leave you with this final, really vital thought. Food security in Illinois is truly just a few clicks away. So, what steps will you take today to claim the support you deserve? Whether it's digging out your utility bills, checking those income tables, or just sitting down to create your iLogin account, the power to change your situation is quite literally right at your fingertips. Thank you so much for joining us for this explainer, and we'll see you next time.